Floating world under the moonlight. I think it's like another thing that's like omnipresence over mortals. This looks so cool, and a lot of the posters that were shown of like a lot of the cover images and everything just looked awesome. Like this is just an example of the artwork. The artwork looks amazing. Okay, let's go. So the first character that they showed off was the Raiden Shogun. She honestly looks badass. We'll wait for this little image to load. All right, here we go. So she's a polearm user. Really flashy attacks. Then, yeah, here's the flashy attacks where she just starts dashing and vanishing everywhere. And then looks so nuts because she literally is just moving at the speed of light, which, I mean, it's electro, so what do you expect? And she, from what they were talking about in the live stream, she is all about her like burst damage. So I'm expecting either Noblesse Oblige or the Severed Fate um, artifact set. I'm probably going to lean towards the Severed Fate artifact set. Chat, because I'm just going to say this much. From what I know and from what I've seen, she's going to have a big charge time on her alt. So I'm fairly certain the Severed Fate artifact set is going to be like her go-to thing. All right, so but yeah, I'm definitely gonna get her. She looks badass. She looks like a really cool character. I'm looking forward to having the Raiden Shogun in my party. All right, next we have Kokomi. I'm gonna have to be brutally honest on this one, but I want to wait till we see the gameplay. All right, so she's a really aesthetically pretty character. There she is. She's fighting some of the new enemies. Hydro attacks, obviously. I mean, that's kind of her thing. She summons, looks like a jellyfish to attack, and then that thing, like the blue aura thing, is her alt. I'm not exactly sure what that does yet. I am not at all sure what her alt does. I know the jellyfish thing, it's just she summons the jellyfish, and from what I'm understanding, the jellyfish is kind of like a Sayu's alt, where the jellyfish sends out AoE water damage while at the same time healing everybody nearby. Her alt, on the other hand, I have no clue what her alt does. I mean, I was watching the live stream and I still was having a hard time understanding what her alt does. But here's the big kicker with Kokomi. She looks like a 5-star, like she sounds just like a 5-star version of Barbara. Because the way she scales is off her HP, just like Barbara. I think her damage is based off her HP too, which would be similar to Zhongli, but I'm not expecting it to be as badass as Zhongli. And the other thing is that she has a negative 100 crit rate. So they're basically saying, do not build her like you would a typical character. So I'm looking at Kokomi as just a 5-star Barbara who's going to be she's most likely going to be a big skip. Okay. Now let's look at Kujo Sara or Sarah, however. I'm not even gonna point it out. I'm not gonna point it out at all. I like the little color scheme she's got going on in the background. All right, here we go. So she's a, as we already knew, a bow electro character. She teleports. I think and then she's got that lightning strike attack, which looks pretty badass. I think when she puts that, if I remember correctly, like when she teleports, her skill ability, she puts a feather down, and I think that like causes some electro damage with your allies. I'm just trying to remember what the guys in the stream said, but just based on already what I know she's meant to be like a support character, and I'm honestly looking forward to experimenting with her abilities, especially whenever they do the test runs. That way I can really see how she's supposed to play. Because watching this, she looks cool, but I want to see more of how her skills work in like a team situation. But I'm definitely planning on getting her just because I know that Kujo Sara is going to be on Raiden Shogun's banner. So I'm definitely planning on getting Kujo Sara and Raiden Shogun when this banner comes out. I'm fairly certain that I'm going to be skipping Kokomi's banner just because I feel like I just don't need her. So that's the character so far. Let's hop on to the weapons. So this is, they don't show a description on what the weapons do, but they do at least show the images, like obviously. This is Bao's spear. It looks pretty awesome. Let me see if I can pull it up. Do they even, during the live stream, show what the weapons do? Engulfing. Lightning Genshin. No, don't think they do. Yeah, I see a picture from the live stream. Now they never showed what the description of the weapons do, but this is the Bao's weapon. This is going to be probably out during her banner. This is going to be Kokomi's catalyst. Obviously, probably be out during Kokomi's run. And then these two weapons, I'm assuming, are going to be the event weapons. Weapon. This, I know, boosts just base attack and also attack percent. This, I think, did energy recharge and boost. Don't take my word for this, but I think this boosts the damage of skills and burst. Fairly certain. I know this weapon's going to be out during the event. I think this weapon's going to be an event weapon too. I'm not 100% certain though. Don't take my word for that. I could see them putting that on the banner as well. Like the weapon banner, that is. Oops, wrong way. Alright, so boss battles. I wish they did this one last though. I bet I'll just keep going on with it. Senora is going to be a new big boss. Like we're talking Wolf Boss, Storm Terror, Child, Azdaha. Senora's joining that list of big bosses in the game. So this is going to be obviously a story boss and also a weekly boss. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking because Child is one of the better boss battles in the game just because of the different phases that you have to go through. He's completely the way you battle him is completely different each phase. I'm hoping Signora is going to be just as good as Child. We're also going to get a Hydro Hypostasis, and we're also going to get um, Thunder Manifestation, or I'm jokingly calling the Electronid. um, awesome. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now, just because this ties in, we're also getting two new maps. Two new maps, two new islands. Um, this island with the electro spiraling clouds hovering above it, and they're also getting Watatsumi Island. I know Watatsumi Island is where Kokomi built her little kingdom slash palace. And honestly, from the live stream, it looked really beautiful. And like this island looked completely beautiful, and this island looks just badass. All right, on to the next. All right, so this is version events. Okay. We're getting a fishing little mini game that we can do to catch fish. Pretty cool. That's going to tie into the event where we get the new fish weapon. There's also going to be spectral secrets. I'm not entirely sure how this one works. I mean, it looks like you gotta fight enemies. Oh, and then it's also going to be very similar to crap crap I can't remember the name of it. It was in Leeway. It was like what you saw there. You get send people on commissions. You get higher rare stuff, and then eventually you go to fight the. I remember you had to go fight Bishaps. So I'm assuming Spectral Secrets is going to be very similar to that event. I can't remember the name of it. And then let's go here. Oh, okay. So this event is like a little underground fighting arena. You select two allies, as you can see the bit right there in the video. You choose a buff, and then you just constantly rotate between the two allies. Like you see there, they're using Shao and Child. If they are defeated, I think, but I also know that you can rotate between your next team. So they could go from Shao to Child to Ganyu and Yanfei, and then over and over again. Alrighty. And then the Moon Chase cells. Am I getting on the video? Okay. They're actually showing me the whole thing. Yeah, if I did that with the sound. It's a festival centered around cooking, and the main characters in this event are going to be, as you can see, Shangling and Kaching. Then there's another event called Moonlight Seekers where you go out looking for treasure and these little green floating things. And then Trail of Delicacies. Okay, it's very similar to. It looks like it's very going to be very similar to. Maybe not completely similar to the Leeway Festival, the Lantern Ride. That was the name of it. Looked like just from the image, it looked like it was gonna be like Lantern Ride. It looks like there's some enemies you fight in it, so that's pretty cool. But that is the everything like a summed up version of everything that went on in 2.1. I'm honestly like super hyped. I'm loving the fact that we're gonna get 2 new islands to explore. Um, I'm loving the story so far. The story looks like it's going to be really good. Going um, to check out Kokomi's island, and then go into the island over here that's like covered in electro storms. Um, I'm highly invested in the story. Another thing that we saw is that we're going to see Scaramouche again. Haven't seen him since the event that involved uh, Fischl and Mona. In honesty, it looks really good. And I'm wanting to see how La Senora comes into this whole story. All right.